But the other thing is it pains me when I get a no.
I want to make this very personal and very practical. Can maybe just share a point in your own career where you've had to exercise, agility, either maybe from a sense of resilience, or that came from a setback where you've had to be resilient and adapted and that became agile rather?
It's a great question. I think I'm going through it on a daily basis. And it's very funny because I think I'm a relatively confident person. And in business, I can very easily send across an invoice, millions of rand, millions of dollars, and be like, that's the price. But as a speaker, it takes a lot of courage to be like, hey, this is my rate to come speak for an hour. Even though I've been doing it for so long, I'm relatively successful, it still kind of pains me. But the other thing is it pains me when I get a no. It's like, oh, you don't want Mushambi, you don't want me.
Yes. You don't see
business,
me.
if this is business, like, oh, you went with another supplier.
Yes.
But now when I get a rejection, I got one on Monday for a gig that I really wanted.
Yeah.
Just like, they don't want me. What's wrong with me?
Yes.
Right? So it requires literally on a daily basis for me to eat that resilience, but then also make a quick decision to say, all right, I've got bills to pay, got things to do. How do I shift my feelings and my emotions, channel that energy separately? And I did it, and there was an opportunity that presented itself for a consulting client just yesterday. And it required me to quickly get out of my funk, to quickly bounce back, to remember what I'm good at, have this great conversation, think of new things. And now there's another potential opportunity for a client just this week. When I just had a big rejection and immediately had to shift and change and focus on what I can then do and what I can control. And that's really what it's about. It was, again, as we're training this muscle, it's understanding, always look ahead, eat those knocks, take the pain, right? But take the change as it comes, and then make a quick decision. Because it's moving too fast for us to then go into analysis paralysis. That's what we often do.
That's it.
Just getting on with it and moving. And you make some adjustments, but make them along the way. Make them at pace, at speed. And that's what we don't often do. We just get into the paralysis of, it's so hard. It's so difficult. I need a brand new strategy. No, man, just get back into it.
It's different iterations of the same thing. That's what it is.
It's slight tweaks, slight tweaks. And you learn them, you see them, and you make the adjustments, and you keep going. And then over time, you look back and you're like, wow, we're drastically different than where we used to be. But that wouldn't happen if you didn't remain agile, if you didn't move quickly.
And to just emphasize on the point around the iterative nature of adaptability, is that it's not a overnight transformation. One day you're this person and then the next you are something else. It's a process.